loves, welcome back to my channel. So I'm finally going to be reviewing the Pro Filt'r primer, the foundation, and the brush from Fenty Beauty. I'm probably like the last person to do a review, but I wanted to get my discount during the VIB sale. I wanted to save some dollars, so that's what we did. Before we get into anything quickly, I'm not gonna go in depth about the products and the claims. You guys probably already know that from the top of your head from watching so many reviews. So we're just gonna jump right into the application, and at the end I'll let you guys know how I feel about each product. Alright you guys, so let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist just to kind of hydrate my skin. I'm gonna go in with the Soft Silk Primer, the new hydrating primer. Not quite that much. Grab the shade 330. I'm gonna do about maybe like 2 pumps and a half, and I'm gonna use a sponge to apply this. I'm gonna be honest, I've been trying it out with the number 115, the new brush, and I find this brush is a little bit too dense, too stiff, and it kind of like absorbs a lot of the product. Contour with the Matchstick in shade Truffle and a Sephora number 56 brush. A 232 and whatever's left over on the back of my hand, I'm just gonna bring some color back to my nose. I'm gonna set my concealer with the Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade number 2 with a Real Technique setting brush. I'm not gonna use the Fenty powder. This one right here, I find it too drying, too cakey. I don't know what it is. I may try it on top of the Charlotte Tilbury, we'll see. I'm gonna give this powder another try. So I got the shade Banana. I'm just gonna use my powder puff from Laura Mercier, and I'm gonna press it in underneath my eye. And I'm gonna dust off whatever was just sitting on top. I'm gonna set that cream contour with the Sunstalker in the shade Beijing Gal, and this is my number 140 brush from MAC. Go in with the spray one more time. For blush, I'm gonna mix Chili Mango and Yacht Life. These are the matchsticks just on the back of my hand. So that's Chili Mango, and right on top I'm just gonna apply a little bit of Yacht Life, so I end up with this. I'm using a Sephora number 55 brush. MAC's Lovejoy Mineralized Blush with a MAC 137. To highlight, this is the Fairy Balm in the shade Rosé on Ice. I'm gonna grab the Kylie Jordyn palette, and I'm gonna grab the first shade called Wife Life, which is this one right here, and a MAC 227. I'm just gonna press that all over my lid. guys, so if you guys hear hammering, I'm sorry. I'm grabbing the Master Chrome by Maybelline in the shade Molten Gold, and this is just a MAC 239 brush. Lashes and apply some mascara. I don't feel like putting falsies, so this is Cork Pencil by MAC. I'm gonna go in with the Sunlit paint in the shade Unbutton. Gonna finish off with the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. To finish off, this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Alrighty, my love, so this is the final look. Let's just jump right into my overall thoughts on all the products. Let's start with the primer. So this is the Soft Silk Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer. I love how it smells, super yummy, and it is definitely a very hydrating primer. I don't recommend this for oily skin types. You're gonna get very greasy, but for normal, dry, dehydrated, even combo skin, this is amazing. I really feel like it locks in the moisture and it helps with the application of the foundation go on a lot smoother. In comparison to the original Soft Matte, obviously I do prefer this one. This one's still hydrating, but I like this more so only for my T-zone. That's the only area that gets oily. Everywhere else it's more dry or dehydrated, so I'm definitely gonna be using both of these together because I really like both, but I just feel like they do different things. This one's more of like a smoothing, kind of like an oil controlling type of primer. I find this more on the hydrating side, kind of like a moisturizer type of thing. So highly recommend this if you like hydrating primers. So moving on to the foundation, here's the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Foundation and the packaging. This is my type of vibe. I know if I travel with this, it's not going to be an issue. In terms of the formula, I am going to say I was a little surprised because I thought this was going to be more like sheer, more runny, but it's a little bit thicker, still natural, just a little bit thicker in terms of consistency. So in terms of the application, I do prefer using a sponge. I feel like it was a lot easier to apply with a sponge. When I tried it with the brush, this is the number 115. I tried this on Friday. I did not like how it applied. This is a little bit too dense, too stiff for this type of formula. I feel like it absorbs a lot of the product and you end up adding more and more and more to get more coverage or to get just a better application. I don't like this brush with this foundation. I'm going to try this out with like a cream formula. I feel like this type of brush is better for cream foundations. So I don't necessarily recommend this unless you like this type of like very dense, stiff type of brushes. Me personally, I like something a little bit softer like the Morphe M439. It's a nice brush, but it's not something that I would recommend like it's a must-have. No. Going back to the foundation, in terms of the shade, I got the same shades, so 330 for the hydrating one and 330 for the original one. But I do prefer the shade of the matte version. I find it more golden, more kind of like yellow undertoned. This one does have more of that peachiness to it, but it still works. Obviously, it's not gonna be the same shade because this is a matte formula. This is a hydrating formula. It's impossible to get the same shade. It's not gonna happen, but I still like the shade for this one. It's not too bad. In terms of the finish, it is definitely hydrating, kind of like glowy type of finish. I don't think this is gonna be for oily skin, but why would you complain when you got this one, girl? Like, I see a lot of people with oily skin complaining about this one. I'm just like, but you already got this one. What are we complaining about? Anyways, I tried this on Friday, like I mentioned, and I absolutely love how it looked once maybe it settled into my skin after an hour or two. It's stunning. I feel like when I first applied it, I was like, okay, it's cute, I like it. but after an hour and it started to like mixing with my natural oils, it looks absolutely stunning. So yes, you will get oily if you have oily skin. This is a very hydrating type of dewy finish. So this is more for normal, dry, even combo skin. But I will say, if you already have this one, mix it with this one. I think you can get a very natural type of finish mixing both. I'm definitely gonna try that out. I still like this one, but not by itself. I think this is way too matte for my liking and for my skin type. So this is gonna be my last time purchasing this. I'm gonna finish this one and I'm just gonna stick with the hydrating version because I like it a lot better. It just makes my life easier, and I find that the application, I'm just looking in the mirror, it's just better. So all in all, I absolutely love the foundation. And just really quickly, I like this one 10 times better than the MCGRATH. That's just my personal opinion. For the price, the formula, the finish, everything, I like the Fenty one better. And that is that on that, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please check the description box below for all the products that I used today. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Simply Diana J. Same for both. I'll leave it somewhere over here. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, beauties.